Alrighty, hello. Today we are going to do a little unboxing of Kings of War, the Storm and the Shire box. We're going to check that out today. I've been I love Games Workshop and stuff, but they're always kind of trying to get you to buy more, and it's quite expensive. So I want to try this out. And first impressions, I got the box here, the weight in it for I think from Mantic Games, it's like 125 off of eBay, just under 100. So just the weight in here alone is already telling me there's a little more value in this, which I like. We got our buddy Castian over here. Say hi. Hi. He's going to check it out with us. Yeah, we're going to check this out. Should be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not, a YouTuber expert, so. But if you're thinking about checking out Kings of War, maybe saving a little money, but still do some hobbying, this might be a good way to do it. Yeah. All right. Ooh, it's looking pretty cool already, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Wow.
What are that?
Whoa.
Mom.
There's a monster on it already?
Yeah.
So the Kings of War, the Storm and the Shire box. It has the Rift Forged Orcs, which honestly kind of sound like oh boy, I can't even think of it in Sigmar. Stormcast Eternals. It seems like Stormcast Eternals, but orcs. Keep in mind I'm a complete newbie at Kings of War, so. And then Halflings is the other army that's in it. Which seems a little derogatory. I mean, who's to say they're halflings, right? Wouldn't an ogre call a full-size man a halfling? So. And again, the weight of the box alone, I can already tell there's some value in here. So, look at this guy, Cass. He's a big beast. Oh, little tiny beast in the back. Cass is checking out the big old orc riding a manticore. And then the little beast he's talking about is this little, I believe he's a forest troll back there. Forest troll with a gunner on the top. Looks pretty cool. Not in the box, just art on the box. All right. Wowza, hey bud?
Let's see what's inside here.
Yeah, let's see what's inside here. So just for a first impression here, open it up.
Hey, it's a bottle.
Bunch of models. Yep, you got her, buddy. Bunch of models and a nice big book. All right, let's get a better look. Hey, bud? So first of all, it's got a lot of little bases. They just use, in Kings of War, a lot of these like little MDF. It's just like little wood bases. Yeah, show the camera. Good job. Thank you, bud. And then they also have that multi-basing, which seems really cool to me, where you put just a whole unit on one of these little like MDF bases. And you can make like a whole little diorama on there.
Yeah.
And then here's got, this is looking more like your fantasy, like Warhammer of old, these bases. Yep, just like that. Just some nice little square ones. If you wanted to do it that way, you could put them in moving trays.
Daddy.
Ooh, what are these guys? Let's see what we got here. Are these... Okay, this looks like the halfling spruce. You want to check them out? You want to build them with me?
Yeah.
That's next. First, we're just taking a gander at them. First impressions here look pretty cool. All right, they're a little bit more like, again, kind of like old fantasy Warhammer, where they're a little more of a solid guy. Yep, let's check it out. So, like, one sprue, you can make, it looks like four or five cavalry, 4 cavalry, and a troop of dudes off of it. You can turn them into riflemen, or your regular little line troopers, little spearmen. But if you can see
I
there,
want that guy.
you want to build those guys?
Yeah.
That's going to be next. Ooh, they've even got a few little neat odds and ends, like mostly swords, but there's a few little like sickles in there and stuff too. I'm sure this is all terribly out of focus. Oh, hold on. And then it's got your cavalry for riding on here. We'll check that out next. Hold on.
I want to do that one.
Yeah, you take a look at all these cool guys on there. Scope that out.
I want to do that. I want to do that one next.
This one next. And this one you can see here. I just want to show the camera, buddy. Then you can check it out. It's got the their mounts, which are kind of like, they look like dogs. They look like pretty cool little dogs, and they have like shields and all that on them. A whole bunch of different heads. I'm only seeing 4 cavalry bodies on a sprue, which is interesting. I thought you could make a...
Hey, I want to do that one.
I thought it was
I want to do
5
that
and
one.
10,
Me
but I
want to
could be
do that
wrong.
one. Me want to do that one, Daddy. Me want to do that one.
Yep, okay. There's our last...
I want to do that one.
There's our last little cavalry rider on there. So yeah,
I
you
wanna
buy a
do that
sprue of these, or a little set of them. You can make
I
a
wanna do
little
that
troop
one.
of 10
I
guys
want to do that one. I want to do that
and
one.
5 cavalry. So that's pretty good. That's pretty nice.
I wanna
Again,
do
a lot
that one.
more value.
Me want to do that.
So in that little bag where you can make 10 halfling infantry and 5 cavalry, you get 3 of those bags. So 15 cavalry and 30 infantry in the box. That's pretty good. And next up, we have our Rift Forged Orcs. I'm pretty sure there's just like 30 infantry come in the box. It might be 40. You excited? I got this next group of dudes. These are like beasts you can look at. And again, reminded me of like classic Warhammer. It's like the full body of an orc, and then just some different arm choices and stuff. Whoa. Some of them have some, they're kind of carrying a bunch of like hammers. Some of them have some pretty gnarly looking hammers, if you can see there. Again, I apologize, everything's out of focus, but wow. And pretty cool looking armor. Really neat shields with like some runes on it. Looks pretty neat if you can see that. So yeah, I mean, first impressions, you know, like I said, I really like Games Workshop models, and these obviously don't have, you know, quite as much detail or as much like little extras on the sprues, but that being said, they look really cool. They've got a nice assortment of heads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's like a good 13 heads on here, so you can have some options, and those look real cool. Some of them have some really neat helmets and stuff on them. Here, bud, check out these guys. Look at these guys. We got like orcs. Those are the bad guys. Although we know that's all relative, right? So yeah, you get 4 of those boxes. So that's a nice chunk of 40 infantry. You also get the getting started. This one looks like maybe specific to the Storm in the Shire's one. It is. Because if you look on Mantic's website, there's you know, they have a few of these little getting started boxes where there's like 2 armies in it. You can play the ambush mode, which I guess is kind of like a starting mode, you know, like you can play with smaller armies. Again, super unfamiliar with the game, complete noob. Just first impressions here.
I want to do that one.
You like that one? You like the beasts?
I want to do that one.
You like the orcs? And then it comes with, oh boy, this is a nice thick, I do believe this is the compendium that they speak of, so it's like version 3.5, the current one, Kings of War rulebook. Look at that. Again, I got this for like $96 on eBay, so the value here, I mean, yeah, really cool. Looks like some real nice artwork. This, again, terrible focus just on my camera there, but you know, it's got your nice artwork, cool examples of models. You can do it. And then that's our next step, buddy, is putting some together. And it also has like the stats of all the units. from every different, you know, there's our Rift Forged Orcs that we're playing as. It has all the stats from all the different units, scenarios. Oh, look at, there's different like magical artifacts that you can pick. And look, there's like even illustrations. Kind of reminds me of like a D&D book or something like that. It's always fun, gets the old imagination going. Check this out, bud. There's some really cool pictures in there and stuff.
Oh, I did up here.
Did you?
That's
And it has a map of the world we're in. What is it called? Panathor? Something along those lines. I'll get it all down as I go.
Daddy, hold.
Whoa. Wow, that's a big battle setup, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then it comes with a couple of resin.
Daddy.
What else you got? Ooh. Here wants to show everybody here. We've got a nice, concise table of contents. Again, we've got the getting started rules, and then army lists, like of every there's no codexes or battle tomes here, folks. Just one book, your rules, all the rules for the armies. And then we've got a couple of resin characters here. I don't know how I feel about resin. Oh, huge giant?
Yeah.
He's getting pretty stoked over there. So, we have a resin orc on a manticore. First guy that I'm checking out. First impressions, there is some stuff that... Alright, so I'm checking out it's like a storm caller. Someone will correct me. Resin model, so you know there's some stuff to clean up on there, but I mean nothing that we're not familiar with in the modeling world. And he's got a few different let me see. Ooh, war engines, nice. Got a few like little bits, quite a few little pieces on this guy to put together. A big old manticore head.
Daddy.
Let me see. Ooh, more artifacts. He does actually have 2 options for like heads, so there's a few options in there on your characters, which is cool. He's got a helmeted head or a non-helmeted head. Ooh, nice. All the special rules and stuff. That's sweet, hey?
You see? Daddy,
Cool.
you see?
The manticore looks pretty sweet. Oh, how to set up your units. Nice. Got gnarly like a scorpion tail. It's like a lion with a scorpion tail. Pretty nasty little beast. So let's check out our other character. Box comes with 2 characters, which again, pretty good value. Let me see. Ooh. If you look on Mantic, you know, the characters cost a decent amount. So when you're, again, ton of value in this box. Ton of value. I can't really stress that enough.
You see that?
Ooh. I like it.
You like that, Daddy?
It looks really cool, dude.
Oh.
So here's our, to scale here. Here's your halfling hero. A lot smaller.
You see that?
What else you got, bud? Ooh, I like the pictures of the little magical artifacts.
Oh.
Looks like he just has the one option, friend. A little noggin there.
You see that?
Hard to see.
That?
He's just like
Daddy,
a little...
Daddy, you see that?
Oh, he's a little bearded commander guy.
You see that, Daddy?
What else we got? Let's see.
Daddy.
Going through this little bag, a couple pieces just fell off the screws. He does actually have 2 heads, a helmeted or a non-helmeted one. I like the helmeted. Nice plume and some pretty cool like little details on the helmet. I know you probably can't see this, but
Daddy,
it's nice scrolling on there.
That's my favorite one.
That's your favorite so far? A bunch of monsters.
Yeah.
They have all sorts of neat fantasy beasts and stuff in this game, don't they, buddy? All sorts of beasts. Like that. Tons of beasts. Lots of cool pictures in the books. Lots of neat modeling. Man, just looking at this box, again, for about $100 or a little over. Ooh, tons of value. Lots of modeling time in here. We just had a second baby, so I'm off for about a month. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to be putting this together, but here we are.
Daddy.
Let's see, what else you got? Tons of rules, all the special rules. So, first impressions, I mean, I've got my rules. I've got a nice little collection of models here. A couple small armies. Yeah, that's neat too. Enough to play an ambush game with. And man, I really got it because I like the halflings, but these Riftforged orcs are looking pretty awesome too.
Daddy.
Let's see, buddy. Ooh, this Manticore model is real cool. Resin, you know, I found I like the hard plastic better, of course, but this doesn't look bad at all. It looks really cool. Ooh. Dude on the Manticore has a like pretty nice little base to put him on and stuff. It looks really neat. So I don't know if he'll just go on these regular MDF size cavalry bases. Like I said, I'm a noob to this hobby completely. He's got a nice hammer. These Riftforged orcs are looking fun. I've been watching some battle reports. You know, Death by Dragons, I think, is one that's on here. That was a good starting point. He has like I think a set of 4 videos that's an intro to the hobby, and then a few neat battle reports that are pretty good. Ooh, siege rules. Wow. Yeah, Tabletop Tactics also had a little series of a few different ones. There's so many, isn't there? There is. There's a ton of... How many pages in this book? What do we got? There's like nearly 300 pages in the rule book. I can't stress again the value. If you're getting a little bit sick of the codex creep and, you know, the constant refreshing of armies with Games Workshop, again, I'm not here to judge. I think they have awesome models, and I love the rules of their games. But no way! Should we show them this guy? Let's see.
What is so
Forces of the Abyss. That's like your demons. Look at that. Whoa. Cool. So, if you're interested in checking out Kings of War, a different game, I like that guy too. He looks awesome. It's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
What is right here?
Keep checking her out.
And what here?
Keep checking her out. Let me see. I think me and my buddy here are going to start, he's pretty excited. Hey, we're going to start putting together. Ooh, you got a sprue ready. He likes the little cavalry guys on the dogs. I got to say, I kind of like them too. The halfling army, cute as heck. The orcs, you know, gnarly. So it's a good combo. If you're, check out Mantic Games, look at some of the little starter boxes on there. And I mean, I'm going to start messing around with some rules after me and my buddy put these together. So, yeah, that's an intro. If you were interested in picking up one of these, I would have to say the value seems amazing in them. So, all right.